The start of a new year means a whole new list of resolutions, so why not make taking a vacation your New Year's goal? Joining me now to sort through the top vacation destinations of 2017 is Expedia travel expert Courtney Scott. Courtney, you say it's the Azores, but I'm from the south, so I say Azores. The Azores in Portugal are the top destination for the new year.
You know, travel insiders have had the Azores in Portugal on their radar for quite some time, but low-cost carriers like EasyJet and Ryanair are now making it more affordable for everybody to travel to this natural wonder. 9 volcanic islands in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, home to some secret surf beaches, vivid, lush green landscapes, world-class scuba diving and whale watching, and the Azores in Portugal are frequently ranked as some of the most sustainable travel destinations in the world. So one look at these photos will have you dreaming of going there in 2017.
What about the accommodations? Are the accommodations affordable? So getting there is one thing, but actually paying to stay there
There's everything from luxury to budget. So you'll have opportunity to, go on a budget for sure.
And then Albania. Where in Albania?
Well, many cruise lines are skipping Turkish ports of call in 2017, including Holland America and Norwegian, and instead giving cruise passengers the opportunity to visit Saranda. It's part of the Albanian Riviera in southern Albania, close to the Greek border, very close by to the Butrint archaeological site, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and this region of Albania is home to some incredible unspoiled beaches. So look out for this in many cruise itineraries in 2017.
And then south of the U.S. border, where would you go? Morgan Ortagus was actually in this city over the holidays.
Yes, well, overall growth in Mexico City was around 11% in 2016. It will continue to grow in 2017, so it's still a hot spot this year. It's so easy to get to. That's what makes it so popular. Direct flights from many U.S. cities. If it's your first time to Mexico City, go to the Centro Histórico, visit the Zocalo Plaza, the National Palace. We love the Condesa neighborhood for coffee shops and shopping and cafe culture. It's really the cultural mecca of, the cultural heart of Mexico, and also makes a great stopover if you're off to somewhere else in Central America.
But what about the pollution and the drug violence in Mexico City? Pollution has historically been a huge problem.
Of course, it's one of the biggest cities in the world, so with that comes, pollution. But I always say for any kind of violence or safety concerns, use common sense whenever you're traveling out of the country, and look at state warnings.
Right. The State Department puts out warnings on places that people should not be traveling. What about Asia? Where to go in Asia in the new year?
Well, economic growth in India has improved, and airlines are responding by increasing capacity, which is making India a bucket list destination we might be able to tick off in 2017. So if it's your first visit to India, I recommend doing the Golden Triangle, Delhi, Agra, and Jaipur. But if you can do that trip in about a week or so. If you have more time, or if it's your second or third trip, go to Jodhpur. It's known as the Blue City. It's an entire city painted in blue, really magnificent sight.
And then what about in the United States? If you're going to go, I always tell people, see the United States. We have some of the most beautiful landscape and certainly the loveliest people in the world. Go here, but where to go?
I agree. Well, Seattle. We love Seattle, and as popularity for Seattle increases, so does popularity for the Olympic Peninsula. I had a chance to go here in 2016, and I was blown away by its beauty. It's home to some of the only rainforests in the continental United States. One of them is called the Hoh Rainforest. Looks like something you might find in Kauai rather than the Pacific Northwest. Also some dramatic beaches with driftwood from end to end. Some of the most beautiful sunset spots in the world, and a really easy, hour drive from Seattle.
What is the best time of year to go? That part of the country, because again the weather can be
a little iffy. I was there in April, and it kind of added to the excitement. It was moody, lots of fog, and but summer is really the time to hit any of our national parks.
But if you want to get in the water, if you want to actually swim, if you try and swim in the Northwest Pacific, it is incredibly cold.
Yeah, you might need a wetsuit year-round up there.
Yeah, you absolutely do. Courtney, it was great to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Courtney Scott. She gives some ideas on where to go in the new year. Happy New Year to you as well.